Good evening, Dylan. It is Wednesday afternoon, and as you can tell, I'm outside in the dark, because why not? Anyway, I was sorry to hear that you spent a considerable amount of time filling out paperwork before your last video on Monday. And yes, paperwork is a dreadful thing to deal with for any extended period of time. Granted, I'm sure some people don't mind doing it, but I, for one, absolutely can't stand it. I think I hate paperwork the most because that's what I do a lot at work, is paperwork, being, in a lab and all. I may spend 20 minutes actually doing testing and then half an hour doing all the paperwork for said testing, which shouldn't be and isn't that surprising. So I understand what you mean by just how draining it can be to do a tremendous amount of paperwork. It is by no means exciting and can be very painful in the end. However, I think suffering through boredom, either, just sheer inability to be entertained by a former hobby or just events going on around you, or suffering through short bursts such as massive amounts of paperwork, help us appreciate the other moments that we have that are actually enjoyable. Whatever we consider valuable, which is another whole topic that I'm sure we've discussed numerous times already. I hope in the end that the time and effort you spent on your paperwork does prove to be very fruitful and pays off for whatever its intended purpose and goal is. I hope it's not just an enormous waste of time that you have to further replicate in the future for some other task. That would be not only incredibly depressing, but very, very monotonous, and probably feel like you just wasted a ton of time and effort. Sorry for looking over there. People that are doing things at night other than videotaping themselves. So yeah, interesting. Alright, Dylan, that's pretty much all I have for today's video. I'm sorry it's relatively short. By relatively, I mean probably just barely over the 2-minute mark. But I don't have a whole lot to talk about, and I should be going back into work because technically I'm at work, doing this at work in my spare time because I'm the only person here. Anyway, Dylan, that's all I've got. See ya. Bye.